Okay, so you do it all, but we're obviously focusing on football. What are you noticing? What's demand like? What's growth like?
Just another great year for the NFL. We're seeing so much interest in, obviously, the big teams. You've got the Patriots, the Cowboys, the Bears. What I love about SeatGeek is that we see the teams that are bumping up in demand, where you have a team like the Browns, not always synonymous with winning, but now they have a really exciting offense, and you're seeing ticket prices go up 80% for a team.
I see that in basketball. They're talking about letting small investors, perhaps like yourself, invest in a basketball team, to have a small piece of a basketball team, like equitize part of a share. Could that come to football?
Hard to say. I think that the investors would want to. The NFL is looking for people who are going to be investors in the league for a long time. So I think they want to stay away from potentially private equity firms or things like that might be looking to take these assets that are growing really fast and think about it as an opportunity to flip. But we'll see.
So if it's a big year for the NFL, what's competition like? Is there enough pie to go around, or do you have to sort of help with your pricing, et cetera, to really compete?
Yeah, we're just seeing lots and lots of fans come into SeatGeek at around this time to look not only to buy tickets for the first week, but also plan the future events they're going to go to throughout the season.
Do you think that like the sports attendance is changing? I was thinking when I was a kid, I was able to go with a family for a couple of bucks to get into a stadium, say. Right. And now I think about, like, say, minimum wage, $15 an hour, and tickets to take a family, even a family of 4, to an event like a football game is pretty expensive. What do you think the average price of a ticket is now?
For the NFL, I know the average price is $244. Yeah, so it's quite expensive. But what we're seeing is that fans are looking for things that they can do with the people that they love, and what everyone loves to do is to go to a live event and spend time with those folks. So you're seeing over the past 10 years since we've been at SeatGeek, this increased demand in the live entertainment experience. It's not just football, we're seeing it for major concerts, we're seeing it for theater too. So there's just this really strong demand for being there live.
So there was a report yesterday that some private equity firms might be interested in taking a look at StubHub. Let's say private equity did go ahead and buy StubHub. Like, what does that mean for you?
Yeah, I think it goes back to the point that I was bringing up before. This is incredible growth in the industry. And so we get very excited when we look at the fact that there's increased interest and demand. It starts with the fans. It starts with all those people looking to buy tickets. And that's obviously going to be an attractive aspect for investors and private equity firms looking to get in. We obviously wouldn't be able to talk much about our specific plans, but all I can say is that we're always looking for opportunities to grow our business. And we've grown from a few folks in a coffee shop 10 years ago to now a company of over 400 employees with global offices around the world.
And did I notice that the Dallas Cowboys made an investment with you too?
So we have, we're very well known amongst Americans as a B2C company that helps users find the best deal on sports, concert, theater tickets. But what many people don't know is that we also have a B2B part of our business, an enterprise suite that teams like the Dallas Cowboys now use to power their whole live entertainment experience. So it's almost like an operating system for a venue, and we compete with companies like Ticketmaster in that service.
Interesting. So where does that grow to? Like, what's your longer-term plan with that?
Yeah, we have hundreds of clients around the world now. So some of the clients that you might know well are the Dallas Cowboys, New Orleans Pelicans, New Orleans Saints. We have a deal with many Major League Soccer clubs. But internationally is a place that we've seen a ton of growth, where you have a league like the English Premier League, which is arguably one of the biggest leagues in the entire world. And we have market share that's higher than any other ticketing company in that space. So we're looking at international as a really exciting place for us to be able to grow.
And what about Asia? I see that, so Europe is big, like you say, soccer, but what about Asia? Is that a growth area as well?
What's so great about ticketing is that it's such a global experience. There's opportunities to do what we're doing and proven to be successful, not only here in the U.S., where we've been able to kind of knock it out of the park, but also looking at developing countries like Asia, where that inherent demand to go see things live, it's a human experience that we're going to be able to tap into. So
you brought up sort of the experience, right? So you guys also do some really cool surveys on, like, where do you get the best food, the cleanest bathroom, which I totally support, sort of the best atmosphere. Give us some fun stats.
Yeah, I love that. I love that. We surveyed thousands of NFL fans to really start to understand not only like, what they're looking to buy tickets for, but also really understanding and being able to compare stadiums. And I think what's really cool is you see new stadiums like the Atlanta Falcons Stadium, where you have, the best food according to fans, the cleanest bathrooms, but there's nothing like the old school experience of being at a place like Lambeau, where you have, or Arrowhead Stadium, or some of these older stadiums where you have this incredible, unreplicable atmosphere.